Hello and welcome. Let's go through our OTB tool and how it helps you manage your budget effectively. We start with the sales goal. This represents the future revenue target you want to achieve. You can either enter these targets directly if you already have a business plan in place, or pull them seamlessly from our demand planning tool. The next step is creating the sales budget by category. For each category, we calculate the required budget based on the sales goal and the gross margin. Since we already know the target sales and the expected gross margin, we can determine the cost required to achieve that target. We do this across all categories for every month in your planning horizon. After that, we move to the sellable sheet. This sheet includes only products that are actually sellable. Here, the category-level sales budget is allocated down to the SKU level, so every individual product and its inventory position are factored into the budget. At the SKU level, we analyze each SKU's contribution to its category, BOP cost, cost of open purchase orders, and the cost associated with that sales budget. One of the most important outputs here is the calculation of surplus inventory, especially surplus inventory cost. If a custom product already has surplus inventory, there is no need to produce more of it. But if it does not have enough inventory, that shortage creates demand for the raw materials needed to make it. That raw material requirement is handled in the BOM sheet. In this sheet, any unmet demand from custom products is translated into demand for the underlying raw materials through the bill of material structure. Finally, we come to the purchasable sheet. At this stage, custom products have been fully broken down into their raw material requirements, while products that are directly purchasable and sellable are also included. In short, this sheet brings together all purchasable items in one place, along with their relevant product information. Now let's look at how the sheet works from a planning perspective. We start by looking at your BOP inventory, open purchase orders, and any inventory adjustments during the month, along with their associated costs. This gives us the full starting inventory position for planning. At the same time, we track the sales budget, and once the month closes, actual sales and cost figures are added for comparison against the plan. A key planning input here is the target weeks of sales. In our example, this is set to 8 weeks. The idea is that at the end of each month, you want to hold enough inventory to cover the next 8 weeks of sales. This forward-looking inventory target also takes lead time into account. So effectively, your EOP goal is to end the month with enough stock on hand to start the next month with 8 weeks of inventory coverage. This EOP target then becomes a core input into the OTB calculation. Using all of these values together, your BOP, incoming inventory from open POs and adjustments, sales demand, and desired ending inventory, we calculate your OTB value, which tells you how much you are open to buy. This sheet also supports a more actionable planning view through point-in-time OTB. In addition to standard OTB calculations for all the months, we also account for purchase orders that are not arriving this month, but are planned to arrive in future months. By incorporating this forward visibility, the tool gives you a more realistic and actionable OTB number than a standard OTB calculation would provide on its own. The tool also gives you multiple ways to review the output. You can use the monthly OTB summary to break the data down from root category all the way to category, template, and product code. This helps you identify where you have buying capacity, whether at the category level or all the way down to the SKU level. There is also another summary view that provides a more consolidated picture at both the quarterly and monthly levels. This gives you a clear understanding of how your OTB values look over the next 12 months, helping you plan purchases with much better visibility and control. Overall, the OTB tool connects your sales goals, margins, inventory, production requirements, and purchasing decisions into one structured workflow, so you can plan smarter and buy with confidence.